It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. Brought to you by
ProMed Ambulance Services. Care you can count on.
And Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
One of the most prominent wrestling personalities in recent decades, Paul Heyman, had managed or has served as manager for a record 7 world champions, including The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns. Critics have praised his managing and promo skills. Born in the Bronx on September 11, 1965, Heyman is the son of Jewish parents. His father was a personal injury attorney and World War II veteran, while his mother was a Holocaust survivor. By age 11, he was running a mail-order business selling celebrity and sports memorabilia from his home. While still a teenager, he fast-talked his way backstage at a WWF event at Madison Square Garden as a photojournalist. He was paid by the company for several of his photographs. After graduating from high school, he attended SUNY Purchase, where he worked on air as an opinionated host at SUNY's radio station and station WARY via Westchester Community College. In 1985, at the age of 19, he became a photographer, then a producer and promoter for the Studio 54 nightclub. After deciding to go in the wrestling business full-time, he began publishing his own newsletter, the Wrestling Times magazine, and wrote for third-party wrestling publications. Posed photographs from Heyman's teen years with the WWF's 3 dominant heel managers of the period, Lou Albano, Fred Blassie, and the Grand Wizard, were later published by Pro Wrestling Illustrated as evidence that Heyman had studied heel management under the tutelage of the so-called 3 wise men of the East. Heyman made his managerial debut in 1987, initially appearing on the Northeast Indies circuit before moving to a more high-profile stint in Florida. There he joined forces with Kevin Sullivan and Oliver Humperdinck, and acquired the name Paul E. Dangerously because of his resemblance to Michael Keaton's character in Johnny Dangerously. The Paul E. Dangerously gimmick was an extension of Heyman's own personality, a brash New Yorker with a yuppie attitude, often seen holding a mobile phone, which was occasionally used as a foreign object. According to Heyman, he decided to use the mobile phone as a weapon when he watched Michael Douglas's portrayal of Gordon Gekko in Wall Street. Other promotions where Heyman used this particular gimmick include the AWA, CWA, and the WCW, where he was fired in 1993 after clashes with Booker Bill Watts. Heyman filed a lawsuit against WCW alleging wrongful termination and ethnic discrimination. The lawsuit was settled privately out of court. Heyman then became the CEO and creative force behind ECW until its closure in 2001, after which he joined the World Wrestling Federation, which was renamed World Wrestling Entertainment shortly afterward. He returned to ECW, the latter in de jure mode, in 2005. The year he was inducted into the Wrestling Observer Newsletter Hall of Fame. This second stint lasted only a year. In 2012, he was rehired by WWE, where he has remained ever since, currently appearing on the company's SmackDown brand. Last April, he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. His other honors include being named Manager of the Year for 2020 by Inside the Ropes magazine and Manager of the Year for 1992 by Pro Wrestling Illustrated. The father of 2 children, Heyman suffers from insomnia and is an avid film enthusiast.
Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia?
Then join me for Trivia Tracks weekdays at 6:45 on Everybody's Country Y95.